Hello, my name is Hannah Whitty, and for my capstone project, I decided to make an application that I call the Finch Rooster. The Finch Rooster turns our finches into alarm clocks that will set off a noise that is triggered by the rising of the sun. First things first, we are going to make sure that our Finch API is properly set up in our application so that we can begin utilizing our finches. To set up our light threshold, we are going to create a double and call it light threshold and set the value to 0. And then we are going to connect our finch and name it. I named mine Rooster. Next, we are going to get the threshold light value. I am using the left light sensor and I added 20 to the value. It is important to make sure the user understands how the application works, so this next frame is all about explaining the Finch Rooster to the user and prompting them to go to sleep so they are ready for their alarm clock to be triggered at the crack of dawn. And now for the fun part. We are going to set up a while loop, and while the light threshold is greater than the light sensor value, the finch will remain silent. But as soon as the light sensor exceeds the threshold, you're going to be taken out of the loop and the finch will sound the alarm and tell the user to wake up. Now, once the user is awake, to turn off the finch alarm, all they have to do is press any key and the sound will turn off and the rooster will be disconnected. In this application, we use double and while loop structures, and some of the Finch API features we used were the light sensors and the noise. When I first started this project, I tried to use an if statement to trigger the alarm on the finch, but I was very wrong, and luckily John set me straight and helped me set up a while loop to make it function properly. If I was to improve this application for future versions, I would definitely use some more Finch features. I might add some blinking lights to the nose, or maybe some tones to play a melody, and maybe even trigger some motion so that the finch will move and maybe bump the sleeping user awake. Just like all of the rest of my projects and applications, my biggest takeaway is that I overthink things and I always try to make them way more difficult than they need to be. I always think I know what I'm doing and then I start doing what I think I should be doing and it turns out I'm completely wrong. But I think that is the beauty about learning something new, and the beauty about coding is that there are many different ways to do it and you might do it wrong, but if you collaborate with others and ask the right questions, you'll be able to figure it out and complete whatever vision you have. Thank you so much for watching my presentation, and I hope you go out, use this application, maybe use as a prank for someone who isn't a morning person, and have fun with it.